So this is all about what we're seeing in terms of what's hot right now and what's not right now in terms of PMO stuff. So Eileen, do you want to give us your what's hot right now?
Well, it seems to be everybody's looking forward to being out and about because conference season is not here, but information about the conference season is definitely here. And here at House of PMO, no different. We've got our conference coming up on the 14th and 15th of June in London and the 11th and 12th in Edinburgh in November. So good to see that people seem to be accepting the conferences are going to happen. People are booking, which is great news. So something to look forward to.
Okay, so a bit of a bad line from Eileen because she's out and about right now, but hopefully you get that one from conference season. And of course, it's lovely to see all the people booking onto the PMO conference and great to see people coming back overseas as well. John, what's your hot right now?
Apologies to some of you that have been using this for the last couple of years. I've been a bit slow to the party on this one. It's Microsoft Lists. This is something Microsoft introduced in 2020. It's a great addition to SharePoint. It allows you to create these small yet really powerful databases that reside within your organization's SharePoint and allow you to easily communicate data with people in your team. They're collaborative, so everyone can edit them. Unlike Excel, you've got version control. So if you're using this for a RAID log, you can see who's changed what and when, which is nice. And the great thing about these is it's really easy to link them up to Power Apps, to use this as a feed to Power BI, and you can use them, you can do lookups from one to another as well. If you've not played around with these, if you're still one of those organizations that has a SharePoint environment and then using a spreadsheet within a document list for your RAID, please go and spend 5 minutes playing around with this tool, because I've been, the last couple of engagements I've had have been very much with Atlassian environment, so I'd not played around with this before. I'm using it now and loving it. So if you've not played with it, dive in and have a play. I think you'll be blown away by it. I'll share some blurb about it.
Excellent.
There's a link there.
Thank you very much. And finally, the one from me is that what we're seeing in terms of House of PMO interactions with corporate members and new corporate members, it seems to all be around the development aspects. And, what you're seeing up on screen right now is just something that we were sharing yesterday in the career hour, which again is all about development and things, using different tools. We were talking about obviously assessments. Everybody should know by now because we keep hammering it, but we've got the PMO competency framework and the assessments. That's what seems to be hot right now for organizations that are looking to help their PMO people develop, become the best that they can be. So that's the ones that are hot right now. But what about the ones that are a little bit cooler? Eileen, hopefully we'll be able to hear you. You've got one, AI scaremongering.
Absolutely, yes. So hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. I did a quick change in the headphones there. I'm sick of hearing that all of our jobs are going to disappear because AI is appearing on the screen. And I think certainly some of the conversations we've had, our jobs won't disappear, they might change. We might have to learn some new skills, and really interesting in the poll that people actually want to learn those new technical skills. So I think we just need to kind of, people stop saying our jobs are going to disappear and try and kind of frightening us into doing this. We are kind of moving into doing more technical AI things, but it just means our skills are going to change and our jobs are going to change for the better, hopefully.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. And John, you've got a lovely one. What's this then?
Throttle bottoms. I don't know if anybody saw QI this week, but thank you very much to Sandy Toxvik for giving me this new word. It was described as an inept but harmless public official, and it kind of got me thinking about how many of people of that ilk that I've come across in the PMO world of the past. These people that the sort of PMO person that knows the rules and follows the process and very, very close. As long as you're following the rules and ticking the right boxes and putting things in a spreadsheet, then you're kind of doing everything right and well done. They're following the right thing. They'll stay, if you look at it as a public office job, they'll stay in their role forever because they're doing the right thing, but they're not actually helping anyone or bringing or driving anything forwards. And I think this is where a lot of people still have a view of the PMO as being this kind of a team of throttle bottoms that are kind of harmless enough and do a bit of a public office role. And I think we all need to have a think about this and say, well, where we believe that the PMO is actually this this great group of people who accelerate projects and help the organization deliver things faster to a higher standard. Is that really how we're portraying ourselves in our organization? And is everybody in our PMO team striving for those same goals? Because if it only takes one throttle bottom in your PMO team to give everyone in the organization that perception of you. So we used to talk about PMO police and how that was a bit of a drag. I'm thinking now more about the PMO throttle bottoms and how we thwart them.
You're going to have people shouting across the office, TB!
Yeah, stop being a TB.
Excellent. Thing that's really not right now. I don't know if you've noticed, certainly here in the UK, driving on the streets, how many roadworks are there going on right now? And that is all about councils getting to the end of their financial year and they're just chucking roadworks all over the place to use the spending up their budget. Thing is, we're also seeing that in terms of development. So it's the opposite flip side in terms of what we're seeing around development for PMO people. There's too many organizations are throwing they've got bits of training budget left and it's just a case of we need to spend it and we need to spend it now. And it's just about, this is a kind of thing that should be happening over the space of a year, where people can be doing some proper assessment, understanding what it is that they really want to address in their training and planning for that accordingly, rather than just, an organization saying, look, we've got a bit of training budget left. Let's do this because I want a better idea. And it just feels a big waste. And we're certainly seeing that. And it's just not right now. So there you go. There's the thing again. Sorry, Alan. Here on the chat, I think we seem to have had a couple here that have been related to public service, but we know that everybody's doing the best that they can with what they've got, Alan. So don't take it personally at all. So thanks very much. That's what's hot and what's not right now.